Hey, I'm Larry Janesky from Dr. Energy Saver. You know, we have Dr. Energy Savers all over the United States. And in our country, we have so many different climates. We have coastal climates, we have mountain climates, we have dry, hot climates like in the Southwest. We have cold climates, we have mixed humid climates, and we have hot humid climates, as represented by where we are today in Central Florida. One of the big issues in a southern climate is reducing the cooling load. We have air conditioning to cool our house, but what's making it hot? Well, it's the sun. It's a hot roof. And we can reduce the load on the air conditioning system and make the house more comfortable by installing a radiant barrier. Let's take a look. When this roof heats up to 150 degrees or more from the sun in the summer, this heat will radiate down into this attic and make this attic incredibly hot. The air in this attic could be 130 or 140 degrees. Now, look what we have here. This is a supply duct. And this supply duct is taking cold air from the air conditioning system that we paid to cool and cooling it down to approximately 55 degrees and just trying to distribute that 55 degree air to all the rooms in the house. Well, we're running this duct, 55 degrees air inside, through a 135 degree attic. Unbelievable, an 80 degree difference between the air on this side of the duct and inside this duct. And there's just a little bit of insulation on this duct. So what is happening is we're cooling the air at the air conditioning system and then heating it partially before it gets to the rooms that we want to cool. Makes absolutely no sense. And herein lies one of the big issues for homes in any climate, really, because it's the reverse when you have a cold attic and heated duct. Same idea, but in reverse. So several strategies we're going to take to make this home more energy efficient. And one of them is going to be a radiant barrier. A radiant barrier is a reflective surface that we're going to install not against the roof deck, but at least an inch away to reflect the heat from the roof back out so that heat doesn't radiate down this way and heat this attic so much. Now, it's not going to keep the attic cool per se. We're still going to have a hot attic, but it's not going to be as hot. It could make as much as a 15 or 20 degree difference in the temperature of this attic. Now, 15 to 20 degrees doesn't sound like a lot, but when you multiply that over the entire square footage of this ceiling and these ducts, it makes a big difference. Because when we talk about surfaces and how they influence the space that we're in, we have to talk about the temperature of those surfaces, the temperature difference, and how big those surfaces are. And this is just the whole top of the house is 15 to 20 degrees cooler, and that's going to make a huge difference in the comfort and the cooling bills for this homeowner. All right, well, we're in the process of installing the radiant barrier in this attic, and it's the middle of the day now, and the roof is beginning to heat up, and it'll get a lot hotter throughout the day. And if we look at the temperature here on our thermal imaging camera, the bottom, right in that bullseye there, is 92 degrees, 93 degrees on the bottom of the radiant barrier. Now, if we put this thermal imaging camera up a little, we can see that the space just above the radiant barrier is 113 degrees or so. So we have a 20 degree difference between the space above the radiant barrier compared to the space below the radiant barrier. So that is going to make this entire attic 20 degrees cooler. Huge difference. Over 1,200 square feet of roof, and these ducts aren't going to be in such a hot, hostile environment. Not so much heat would go through the ducts and add to the or warm that air as it's coming from the air conditioning system to the rooms. And the ceilings will be a lot cooler, not have so much heat radiated down through the drywall ceilings onto you. Here's another example of the roof temperature question with radiant barrier. Right here we have radiant barrier. On that part we do not. And it's been about an hour and a half in this direct sun that since we installed it. It's about 123, 124 degrees over here. And over here where there's no radiant barrier, it is about 117. So it's a 7-degree difference here On this side of the house where there's direct sun, full sun, about a 7-degree difference, and that's what the studies show is typically 5 to 7 degree difference, but again, well within the design limitations of the shingle, so it's no problem. It's very comfortable up here in this attic now that we have the radiant barrier installed. This makes a dramatic difference in how much heat is beating down on your ceilings. At Dr. Energy Saver, our work is very difficult, but we take great pride in what we do. It makes a big difference for homeowners just like you. Give us a call today and give us the opportunity to make your home more energy efficient and more comfortable.